Himself, his sons, having played sport at a local level in Leeds, Andy and Fast Signs have a long history of helping local sports clubs and organisations like Kippax Welfare Rugby League, Garforth Rangers Football Club and North Leeds Cricket Club with products such as events banners, honours boards and changing room signage, as well as providing signs and graphics to the mighty Leeds Rhinos and Leeds United for over the last 30 years. So if you're involved in a local sports club, get in touch with Andy and his team for advice and help with your signs. Hi everybody, welcome to the Lot Pod, the Leeds Rhinos Lot 17A podcast, kindly sponsored by Fast Signs. Eddy, producer Chris and Duncan here to review the Leigh versus Leeds game. 3 years, is it the third year with Fast Signs now?
Yeah.
It's quite somehow managing to convince Andy to continually sponsor us. I think it's pity at this point, just to keep chucking them a few quid.
Keep messaging all the time.
But we do appreciate and lots of love shown for the new microphones, for the new studio.
Duncan's not overly happy, is it? It's meant to be more relaxed than it seemed to be.
It seems more uptight.
I don't like change.
You don't like change. We're working through it. We've got a therapist that comes in with him, sits with him.
It wasn't my contract when I signed up for a new year.
We'll bring a therapy dog in.
Yeah, the therapy dog comes in and we sit him down and say, Duncan, there's been some changes. It's not the studio, is it? It is, it's the studio. We've got a sofa. Are you both all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
All good in the hood. Excellent match review panel time. Leigh versus Leeds from Friday the 13th of February. Pure horror show, we did say
Yeah.
horror show. Real horror show. As the Leopards beat the Rhinos 26-14. Yeah, that's right. What positives can we take from this one, producer Chris?
It's nowhere near as bad as people are saying.
It never is though, is it?
No.
Unless it's Saints.
Yeah.
The Saint review that was.
I think
for me.
Why bring that up in round one?
I was at breaking point then. That's when I were right. That's the one time on the pod I were right.
We discussed it before, didn't we? The
pod before the pod.
Six
first team was out.
You take that out of any team. You go to Leigh, who were widely tipped to do really well.
Duncan tipped them.
And they only had one player out, I think. Hanley.
Yeah.
And you're going to struggle, aren't you?
Massively.
And the annoying thing is we beat ourselves with some mistakes. They didn't break us down. They didn't score any wonder tries. They don't loads of set moves. We were dealing with it and we beat ourselves.
Yeah. Chris.
So, yeah.
George Brown, positive.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, put some hits on.
Two massive hits, yeah. They were both on a Pepe, weren't they? Yeah.
Cooper Jenkins.
Yeah. Best player on pitch.
As the stats will prove later in the pod.
Yeah, like Chris said, I don't think it's as bad. I think you take, built on the other foot, you take 6 out of their side and they'll...
Any side in any team sport in the world.
Look a bit scratchy.
Yeah.
But it isn't exclusive to rugby league, team.
I think it's heightened in round one because you've not had any Super League for ages.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
And then you're all looking forward to it, and then you think...
we lost to the team that came up last year. Lost to Wakefield, didn't we?
Yeah.
We could have lost to York.
At home?
Or
we
to
did
Lewes.
it at home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah. I don't think... the top 4 that I would think would be LKR, Wigan, us, Leigh.
He's saying it again, I'd make sure I get back to Leigh.
any of us can beat anyone on the day though.
Yeah.
And I think you'll see sides. Leigh will beat other sides at theirs. There'll be a tough team.
They had a good side, aren't they? Gotta give kudos to Leigh there.
They could probably beat us if it were 13 on 13. It's still it's not as cut and dry that
Leigh away.
Round one does always throw strange results. Doesn't it? I mean, look at it.
Yeah. It was almost Bradford ran Hull close at 27-20.
Yeah.
York beat the current champions of everything.
That were glorious.
Which were glorious and delicious. And Toulouse go to Waking,
which was just as glorious.
And dick them.
And Cass with Wigan as well.
Yeah.
They pushed them closer than
so it throws up some results. I think if we play bad and lose to York, then we've got something to discuss, haven't we? But I think
not really. Never happened.
It's just one of them things, isn't it?
But I think, Duncan, it's the nail on the head in that you get the build up to the year. you've had months off. You get all the new squad coming in, all the extensions, all that positivity. Still positive, but then you lose. And people can just be like, just throw the baby.
The overreaction was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's first game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to win with a depleted side, but depleted side, isn't it?
But we didn't at all. Duncan, you are the Lot Pod prop forward union member. You always have been. You always will be. What did you make of? Obviously, Jenkins was outstanding. What did you make of the whole very, very depleted?
I think we miss. Well, and we're going to keep going back to it because it is a miss. But like, you take Paliasia and Oledsky out at pack, and then Cam off the bench, and the fact that, like you said in the pod before the pod, like, we didn't have the tout here as well to come in. So, you know, you've got two young lads in Nicholson, Watton and Littlewood that, no disrespect, if our full 17's available, they're probably not making the bench, are they? So I thought Cooper went really well. He was the best of the pack. I'd still like to see a little bit more from Holroyd after getting the 10 shirt. I don't know. I think it throws everyone's roles change when you lose, because Mick and Paliasia do long minutes as well.
Massive. I think Paliasia was the big miss.
Yeah, yeah.
Out of the pack. I know he's got 13, but
and I don't
still a pack man.
I don't think Maka were fit in second row as well, because he looked quite, for him, sloppy defensively.
Which is uncharacteristic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's uncharacteristic. So it wouldn't surprise me if he wasn't quite match sharp. But yeah, no, it's round one. It's a defeat, but we'll get better.
The treble's still on. It is, isn't it? Right? Yeah, that's right. It is, definitely is. And George Brown, you mentioned him there, producer Chris, 2 massive hits, but kind of settling in over pre-season.
Just don't look out of place, does it? I mean,
no. Can we? Is it too early? We always go a little too early. We are quite premature. We're known for that. No jokes. To say we're looking at, we did it with Riley Lum, didn't we? We said, look, this looks like a Super League player quite quickly.
I think we were all a bit with Riley. We knew he wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, it's not quite the finished article, is it?
I'd have no issues with George Brown playing. If he had to play the full year, I'd be fine. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I'm fine, but because it means we've lost a halfback. But he looks ready. Usually, young halfbacks need sort of help hiding in defence, or they don't.
He's coming out smashing Pape twice.
It'd be interesting if at any point Croft's injured and he's with Connor. See whether.
I think that's the better pairing. That's what I was going to say. I think that's the
Connor
better.
Brown.
I think when you take Connor out,
sounds like I just named a player then. Yeah. Connor Brown.
I think when you take Connor out of our team, he's like the dictator, and he's the general.
And Croft's not, is he?
And Croft's, yeah.
And George is a bit young, isn't he, to be?
It felt in attack when Brown got his hands on the ball, we were much better. But it felt first half like Croft and Miller were trying to do too much, and were trying too hard to protect him.
What they tend to do, isn't they? Don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, Locke is guilty of that.
Yeah.
Trying to overplay because it's like frustration.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just getting used to having a young halfback. I don't know.
Maybe, and kind of believing in him, trusting in him, just to give him a little bit more. We discussed it on the Widnes review, Dunk, that we kind of agreed that Brown is a better fit, kind of as that third halfback than Jack Sinfield. Is that something that?
Well,
you tend to agree
I was a big fan of Jack.
Yeah.
And still am, and I think he'll go well at Wakefield.
Yeah.
But I think he's further down the development route than what George Brown is. But on the flip side, I would say George Brown against better opposition has looked better than Jack Sinfield did in a Leeds shirt. And that's not a slight on Jack. That's just saying that George Brown looks more comfortable, and I think George Brown's ceiling is higher than what Jack Sinfield's is.
I can't remember us see Jack playing halfback and us going wow. We have with George Brown, haven't we? Every time he's played. I mean, he didn't have a wow of the game, but I don't know.
He just looks class when he gets on ball, doesn't he? He looks... You sort of, the crowd sort of stand up because you think something's going to happen.
I agree.
And
I think he's
I don't necessarily think... I think when you've got that in a half-back, I like Jack, but I don't think he was quite at that level. The different players, aren't they?
They're different halves, though, aren't they?
George Brown's a more running half, which is why he'd probably look better, if with Connor. Because Croft had to take on more of the responsibility of being a controlling half, which isn't his game.
No.
He scored a nice try at the end, taking line on. But when you can't have two halves and taking the line on, one of them's got to be
got to work
a
in
little
tandem,
bit more.
rather than doing similar roles.
Yeah.
Harry Newman got sin-binned. Why did Harry Newman get sin-binned?
Well, when he actually got sin-binned, he didn't actually do anything wrong, did he? First half, he got elbowed in face, didn't he? And had a penalty against him. And I think that got him a bit frustrated. And I think he was just trying to knock 10 bells out of Tessie New.
Yeah.
Shame he didn't.
So he got sin-binned.
I think
it's his reputation.
But it's quite boring again, like hearing, Harry Newman, he's sorted his attitude out and he's petulant, he's this, he's that, he's the other. As Brad Arthur said, it was a nothing incident. Had that been Hankinson, it wouldn't have been a yellow card.
It's his reputation.
He didn't do anything wrong.
No, exactly. But because the referees broke it up and seen Harry Newman in the middle...
Well, that's wrong in itself, though, isn't it? Or does that just come with the territory?
He's gone yellow card.
A bit like Bentley.
I think he gave the ref a bit of stick for giving a penalty against him when he got
hit.
Yeah, and I think refs just...
The ref's just got one loaded on it.
Yeah, but
I'll show. I'm the ref here, not you, and there you go.
I mean, I don't think he had his greatest game, Harry, but obviously I'm a big fan of his. I think he's good. I think he'll be a loss for us.
Massive.
But I think there's like massive overreactions about him getting a yellow card and saying that, can we ship him off now to the NRL? I think someone said, and I'm like, right, okay.
Yeah. That classic knee-jerk. We've lost the game.
Yeah, we've lost the game. Everyone's rubbish. Get rid of everyone.
On the flip side, I thought Hankinson went well in centre.
Yeah.
Goal kicking as well.
Yeah. He's going to be a bit of an astute signing.
And again, hold my hands up. You called it. You said he's going to be like a key squad player where can fill in. I think one or two, maybe three positions. I don't think he'd be in the team if Max and Alfie were fit. No, I agree.
No, but
I do think I agree with you. He covers.
I think I would have preferred him on the wing to Riley, for obvious reasons. Yeah. But it's not having to go at Riley. It's just he's a young kid. They make mistakes, don't they?
He's got an. Well, we said last year as well. He's got an error in his game, hasn't he? And I think he was just devoid of all confidence. Like he made a couple of errors, and then it coincided with the biggest whoops of the night, which was the drop from the kickoff and them scoring. So I think, but it's like, I mean, George Brown could make.
Well, mistakes, he did, didn't he, against Widnes? But
and you can't say right. We want these kids to play, and then they play and they make some errors, and you go right. That's it. Get rid of them.
You've made an error. You're out. Next one in.
It's interesting, isn't it? I had a message off a former coach. I won't say. You can guess who it is if you want.
It's Ron Smith.
He messaged me, asking how pod were going. Are you excited for the season? So I said, oh yeah, it's good to see some young kids coming through and making the debuts and all this. And he went, I just hope the fans give them a chance. Yeah. And it's, whatever you think of Ron Smith, that's pretty on the nose about it. They're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
They're going to, but then they need to play to gain the experience, don't they?
Because I think everyone
I hope I haven't broke Rowan's confidence. He messaged me and he watches this.
Everyone looks back to like the golden generation.
Yeah.
They didn't come in and be as they were when they retired.
Oh no.
They had to learn pretty quickly.
I remember Kev getting pelters.
For not taking the two at Millennium Stadium.
Yeah, and many people before.
When he became captain.
I'm trying to think if my granddad gave him pelters.
I didn't give
I'm sure my granddad is dead now, so I can't answer that. But I'm sure my granddad said he's too slow and he's never gonna.
I remember when we signed JP and everyone said, "Why?
It's finished.
That's it. They signed him to replace Kev as captain."
I remember the big thing on the forums at the time was, he's not a front rower. He's not a prop. Why are you signing JP as a prop?
Oh yeah.
Turns out to be one of the best props in Super League.
to ever play the game.
And 2011 he's finished. We should get rid of him.
4 years later, he does the treble.
Yeah,
Does the treble.
I can remember when Sinfield got captaincy. I hold my hand up and I said, "Oh, he's not good enough. It's too early." Totally
He won
wrong.
about 9.
But yeah, they just need a bit of. They're going to make mistakes, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's how they cope with it. I think most fans can.
I think it's not as if Riley ain't going to be annoyed because he ain't taken the chance. He's got a chance this year to break it. We said it previewing the season. He's got a real big chance to break into the side.
To get in, yeah.
And it feels after round 1 he's left himself. He'll be disappointed.
There'll be no one more disappointed than Riley.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
Not for that.
So, yeah, I'm sure he'll be back and he'll be better than what he was.
What I'm saying about that try, as I said on the pod before the pod,
The better pod.
if anyone scores off a kick-off, they should always challenge it.
Captain's challenge.
If they've got a captain's challenge.
Why?
Because they were offside.
Yeah.
There were at least one player offside from the kick-off.
Yeah, that Rhinos. That's just for the Rhinos, by the way, that
And
advice.
I'd say 5-6 times out of 10, there's a player offside from kick-off.
From a kick-off. Yeah.
I've only ever seen it given a couple of times, but rules are rules, and if they're offside, they're offside.
They're offside.
I'm surprised,
Challenge it.
I'm surprised the video ref didn't, because it was directly from the kick-off, wasn't it?
Didn't flag it up.
Or didn't look. But you don't know what they're looking at now, do you?
No.
With new rules. They look at it behind the scenes, don't they? So
Anyway. Bunkers. What about the bench rotation or lack of? As everyone knows, I've said it a million times on the podcast, not utilising the bench, it drives me nuts. It always has.
Bugbear, isn't it?
Yeah, it always will. I'll never understand it. Whether you're winning the game, whether you're losing the game, whether you're drawing the game, I'll never agree with it.
The only thing I can think of is maybe he thought we were getting back into it, and didn't want to lose that momentum. But I'm not so sure about that.
I feel like you've got two, whoever it is, but in this case, it's two young players. They did very little minutes, and if they play, as we literally just spoke about it there with younger players, if they're playing, whether it's a win, lose, defeat, they're gaining experience. It's probably even harder, and it's probably worth more when your back's against the wall and you're gritting it and you're going against the grain. For experience, for Tom, for Ben.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I've never, and that's not a Brad Arthur thing. God Christ alive, we lived it under McDermott, we lived it under numerous coaches. They were shocking for it. And I don't understand that thinking of...
I wonder whether it's an element of protection. Thinking from what...
Potentially.
From Arthur's point of view. I wonder if it's...
We're going to lose this, I don't want them taking stick, is that...
No, as in maybe you don't think... Because it was a feisty game, wasn't it? For round 1, it was a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe there's an element of protection. More in Littlewood than I'd say Nicholson Watton.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bit more seasoned than what Littlewood is. But
to get...
I do think
to
at
become
some point,
more seasoned...
I do think at some point...
You smack him on arse and say, right,
we've just got to let him... We've just got to let him go.
Give him a bit of fight. This is the level.
Yeah.
You can have these games, or majority of games. I just don't... That line of thinking will never...
Can't give you an answer.
No, you can't.
No, sorry.
What are we here for?
I agree with you, can't answer it.
On to the stats, which are, of course, sponsored by Definition Detailing. Are we sticking with the devil is in the detail? We kind of mentioned that.
Just made that up.
We mentioned that on the witness review. We probably should talk to him, actually, and say, do you want us to stick with definition? The devil is in the detail. Definition Detailing. We'll workshop it. Head on over to definition-detailing.co.uk, enter your reg number, and you'll get an immediate quote for your car. And if you mention the Lot Pod, you'll get 20% off your bill, which is, in this climate,
belting. Go do it.
It's
Get
a
your car cleaned.
beautiful discount.
Get
So
it all
thanks a
cleaned
lot.
for spring.
Absolutely, get it spring clean, because your car, I'm talking to you, is minging. So go get it cleaned by Definition Detailing. Definition-detailing.co.uk, and shout out to them again for joining us in sponsorship for 2026. Attack of the Stats will cross over to our main man with the stats pack. The Stig is back again in his second season.
And it's a good job because Super League site's crap.
Yeah, the Stig is his own entity. He's sorted us out big time. We asked the Stig what they thought of the game, and they said, I wasn't confident going into the game, missing so many starters, as we've mentioned. Hanley, Connor, Mick, Keenan, Sevo, who should be back in a week or so. Cam Smith also missing, was another experienced body. The game itself was a tough game. The Rhinos showed that for 20 minutes they're a tough outfit. Just before half-time, we were 10-2 down. Really good point. We had a chance to take the 2 under the sticks, didn't we, before half-time?
I was screaming for him to take that.
Yeah, the Stig agrees. Would have brought us back to 1 score. It would have taken the pressure off in the second half. The try straight after the break was a tough one, as that got Leigh on the front foot and gave them a bit of belief. I genuinely feel confident that Leigh, we'd have beat Leigh at full strength. Leigh aren't all that. Leeds will beat them no problem in the return match, marching on together. So
Stig.
The Stig, yeah, massive Leeds fan. Who led the meters? You've got one guess.
You've already told
us.
They didn't know that.
Lockie
Is
Miller.
this the first time we've done this podcast? You're supposed to go, scratch your chin.
We've set you.
A bit of belief. Let me think.
We've set you up there because you can just lie to us next time.
Yeah, that's true.
Lockie Miller,
205 metres. Riley Lum, we've got a lot that hit the 100+ barrier, by the way. Riley Lum, 159. Harry Newman, 123. Chris Hankinson, 197. Ryan Hall, 170. George Brown, 101.
It's a lot for
Not
a
bad.
half-back.
I'm about to say for a half. 24 tackles, 101 metres. 2 massive hits. That's a good session from Brown.
A lot
is
of
that?
meters, didn't we?
Yeah, loads. I'm going to skip Cooper Jenkins for the moment, so I want to come back to that. Tom Allroyd, 28 tackles, 120 metres. Ethan O'Neill, back at Leigh, 29 tackles, 131 metres. And then Callum, 47 tackles, 110 metres.
I wonder whether it's the new rules. That's
potentially, yeah.
Because that is stats. What's that? 1, 2, 3.
I'm not a fan. I hope it settles down anyway.
10. That's 10. And if you include Jared, because he got 99, so that's 100.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's a lot of.
It'll settle down, but I've been a bit 50-50 about the new rule.
Have you?
Yeah. It's fine, but it were a bit inconsistent. And what I don't like is the fans and the players every time they're tackled wanting a penalty.
Wanting the penalty.
Or a 6 again.
Or a 6 again.
I don't think you're ever going to change that in the way.
Well, no, it might. Everyone will settle down with it. Won't they? I'm not saying the refs will settle down. I'm saying everyone else will settle down.
Everyone else will.
The players. You've noticed during games that players have sort of settled down. Although I watched Wigan Cast yesterday, and that were really slow compared to the others.
Watch it.
Wigan were all around the ruck and not getting 6 again.
Surprising, that.
But having said that, watching Saints Warrington, it was such a fresh air because Saints could not mess around it, play the ball.
That fullback with dynamite for Warrington.
Outstanding, wasn't he?
I can't remember his name. Double barrel name. Taylor Fisher, we'll call him.
Taylor
Kai Taylor Ray.
Kai Taylor Ray.
Yeah, mega. But yeah, it was nice.
But he's not the Lackie Miller fastest.
It was nice to see St Helens not get up to the group.
Nice to see St Helens.
Not be able to.
Just the fact you said those words in that.
Well, it was nice to see him get beat.
Put that together in a sentence. To get beat. Yeah, there you go. Cooper Jenkins though.
Yeah.
Kept Cooper Jenkins out of the Stig stats. 46 minutes, 29 tackles, a try, 181 metres. Clap it in, come on. That is absolutely phenomenal.
I think we said
Cooper
He's gonna have a big
Jenkins.
year.
Duncan's pointing to himself. Giving himself a pat on the back.
He's going to end up being best prop in the league, isn't he?
Over KP.
If he carries on like
And
that.
I'm not bothered because they're all with us. And Mick.
He gets on front foot every carry. He posts contact meters.
Quick play of the ball.
Yeah. And that try for a big man swatted another big man off.
He's got good footwork as well, hasn't he?
It's just going to get better and better and better. Game by game.
He starts for me.
He's just skittled all that. Yeah, starting prop.
Because he's a
Well,
good
look at
starting
that.
prop because he's got...
Those stats are reflecting a starting prop, aren't they? That's.
Him and Mick stars.
Does it matter?
Not
Does
particularly.
it matter who of those four? Are we looking a bit too much into that?
I think it depends. It's a good problem to have, and I think.
Remember our pack a couple of
I think it depends on what. I think it depends on what pack we come up against. Because
Yeah.
if you come up and you want to start quickly, then put Cooper and Oledsky starting.
there.
But if you want, like, against York, I'd probably say you want. They'll probably tie you later on in the game.
Yeah.
So you want to keep that. You want to have something in the tank.
It also depends on how Matauti goes, doesn't it?
That's true. Yeah.
Because he's your impact prop, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a bit, that is true.
Whether
Those numbers for Jenkins there. Imagine if he'd have had KP and Oledsky.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? When you take like them two out, they'd have been over 100 metres as well.
Oh, easy.
So
if we put them two in this game, forget everyone else missing, Croft and Cameron, just those two, we'd have won this game.
Possibly.
I think if you put Connor in, even though I think George Brown went really well, I think if Connor was in, we definitely win the game.
We just lacked.
So you think we were one player away?
I think so. Yeah.
You think?
I'm not, and that isn't
Wow.
that isn't a knock on Brown, but I've always said,
It's not bad.
and it's because how good Connor is. He's just got that. We miss his kicking game, like his attacking kicking game, and we just miss his influence on our attack.
I thought we were two players away from the six.
You guys steady in
when we take Connor away. I agree.
I think it affects Lockie's game detrimentally.
It does
because he's trying to create things, whereas
you just want him on the end of
things. That's a really good point. Connor missing has more of a detrimental effect on the team than anyone else, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah, because he's your controlling half.
He's the control kicking
again.
game.
Take Lachlan Lam out of Leigh.
Yeah,
they're nowhere near as good, are they?
I mean, obviously,
we were one player away. We only needed JC. We'd have beat him.
KP and Oledsky put you on the front foot more.
Yeah.
And would make it harder for them to get over the top of us physically, and would give us more minutes off the bench than what, without doubt, give us more minutes off the bench than what Littlewood and Nicholson want on game.
Yeah, he's not going to have any of them props sat on benches.
No.
Getting 12
so
minutes.
In that respect, it probably keeps us a little bit fresher in the pack. But I genuinely think if you swapped Croft and Connor, we'd be closer, if not winning that game.
Would have been. On to the top tackles, no surprises. It's Jared with 51, Callum with 47, and James McDonald with 34. And we'll finish that there. Before we put the Lucky Miller fast signs player of the match, comment below with yours. If you are watching on YouTube with your player of the match, just shout your answer if you're driving. Don't kind of text while you We're crashing on M62. And we have one vote now from our LotPod forum. The address is thelotpod.proboards.com. We ask there, after every game on the forum, people to cast their votes. They have a vote, and then the three of us have a vote for the Lucky Miller fast size player of the match, who is...
Is it first time it's going to be unanimous with everyone?
I think so. We'll say that. Yeah, it is. I checked this morning.
On the forum, there's no one...
On the forum, there's
same.
It's all the same not one person's voted different. They said Sevo, but he didn't play, did he? That's really weird, but that is you can sign up to the forum for free, by the way, so go on over there and discuss. Duncan.
Jenkins.
The forum said Sevo, as we know. No, they said Jenkins, and I'll agree, absolute standout. Lackey Miller, fast signs player of the match. Cooper Jenkins, congratulations, that's the first time.
His first one.
I reckon that's
won't be his last.
Yeah, don't think it'll be his last, but that is your first one, Cooper, so congratulations. We'll now preview Leeds versus York. Quite a fascinating game for a number of reasons, really. York beat KR, as we briefly mentioned earlier. First away game for York in Super League against local rivals. It's quite a cocktail of excitement for me, I think.
I might be wrong, but I think this weekend the three teams that come up might falter a little bit. I think they've come out quite rightly. We're going to show you sort of thing. Pumped up with adrenaline. They're playing OKR at their own ground.
Just on that, sorry, I thought that stadium.
It's a fab little ground.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You know what I think
really
about York?
Good.
I think
I thought it looked really good.
A cracking little club. With the potential to not be little.
Yeah.
You look at the squad and how they've managed to beat OKR.
OKR rubbish though, aren't they?
They were.
Yeah.
To be honest, but I know they've got a big game coming up, haven't they, so it can affect you. But
can we talk about that after this?
Do we have to?
I'd love to talk about that.
Yeah,
I'd love to talk about that.
And I think
not on the running order.
It's your pod, so
yeah, it has. I'd love to talk.
York's
about
defence were outstanding in first half.
Yeah, they were.
I just can't see him getting to that level. I could be totally wrong.
No, I agree.
And
I agree.
The one good thing what it's done is nobody will take them lightly.
No, I think Paul McShane went really well for them.
Oh, he was brilliant, wasn't he?
I think he went really, really well for him.
And a massive shout out to him as well when someone got injured. Someone was injured as he's going to play the ball. It was like a head injury. I can't remember who it was. And he was like waving to say it was Jez Litton. And he almost stopped the game to say to the ref, he's got a head injury here. You know, coming. So massive shout out to Paul McShane. I thought that was a real touch of class, looking out, duty of care for his.
Touch of class, not like Michael Lewis.
That's kind of why I want to talk about.
Right.
But let's preview Leeds versus York.
I was amazed. Like, you look, is it Jordan Thompson? Is it?
Yeah.
Who played for us?
Played for us.
I was like, I can't believe he's played really well. But I just, it means we won't take him lightly.
I think we'll be better as well because we'll have more players back.
Yeah.
That'll naturally lift the performance. I'd expect to see at least 4 of those 6 come back into the side.
Oh yeah. At a minimum, yeah.
I think we need to kick on. We need a win. I think it'll be. I actually think it'll be closer than. I don't think it will depend on what the weather's like. It'll depend if it's smashing it down.
It's not stopped raining for about 6 months, has it?
I think that played into their hands a bit, but I think it's a tighter pitch at York, isn't it? Whereas obviously at Edinley, a bit wider. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting game. It'll be interesting to see our reaction to Leigh to the defeat on Friday, and whether we just. It probably means that we won't take them lightly.
That's what I mean. I think
which plays into our hands a little bit.
I think we've got a concoction of York playing out the skin to beat OKR. They're not going to get to that level again. York, Leeds getting beat, something of a small hiding. Players coming back. I think we're going to absolutely destroy them.
I've just said it's going to be closer than people think.
No, I think
I should have known better.
I think I should have known better. Eddy were coming in off the back of that on his long run up. Off his Dennis Lilly.
From the side screen.
There's going to be changes there then in terms of the squad.
I think what we need to do is start well and score. Score a couple and it'll be a bit more comfortable, won't it?
Yeah.
If they score first.
It'll be a big crowd as well.
Yeah,
Massive,
it looks like there's a lot of tickets.
That
It'll be
away
good,
end.
good to see York fans there, won't it?
Yeah, they're first away Super League at local rivals.
Because you don't know, a lot of them might not be. No.
Yeah.
And as much as I were against going to 14, it is nice to see different teams, isn't it? So
Well, it is, and that opening round, I think that's...
yeah,
solidified.
it won't continue.
It will continue, but it did give the league, right, we need a bit more of this. They can win, particularly York beating KR. Predictions then for this one? Do you want me to go first? I've got Leeds by 32.
I've got us by 24.
20.
36-12.
You think they got 12?
I think they get 12.
What did you say, sorry, Duncan?
Win by 20.
Win by 20. Brilliant. Comment below with your prediction. And just before we wrap things up, I do want to talk about Hull KR versus Brisbane.
Am I allowed to cheer Brisbane on?
Yeah.
I am.
Good.
Are you kidding me? First of all, Mikey Lewis tripped up, I want to say Liam Harris.
Yeah.
Yep,
Is that
they're
correct?
halfback, yep.
Fireworks. As in we can just hear fireworks outside the studio. Yeah, fireworks in the game. Absolutely disgusting.
I don't know what.
Not the fireworks, the Mikey Lewis.
I'd like to say what were he thinking, but he clearly wasn't, was he?
No, I won't say that. I'll say it. I'll tell you after the pod. I won't put that on the public domain. Has he been banned? Is he going to get banned?
No,
He's got off.
That were obvious.
It was never, ever.
To be fair, he's
ever going to get
amazingly,
banned.
he's got a clean record. I don't think he should have been banned. I think he should have been red carded. I mean, it'd been funny if he was banned.
Yeah, they're never going to.
He's got 5.
Yeah,
I think he's got a grade. He's got 5 points, which is not great, is it? Because it's not far off a ban then. But they were never going to ban him. Look at were it Harry Smith that time when he upended somebody really bad, and
did he chicken wing someone?
No,
that was it. Yeah, he dropped someone on his head.
Shocker, and he didn't get. They're not going to ban him, are they?
No.
But he could have really injured himself or someone else.
I actually think in that, for those that aren't saying it, he trips up and sticks his leg out, and he kind of jams his leg as Harris kicks it and is running. I think he's putting himself more at jeopardy of the leg.
What were you trying to achieve?
Yeah, trying to.
It wasn't like he was running through her, were it?
Is going to do himself an injury rather than.
Do you think he tried to do it on Sly? And
No, I just don't think he thought.
He's never had a thought in his life, has he?
did you see his face as well? What?
Not me. I'm Golden Boy. Not me.
Mate, there's 10 cameras. we can see what's happening.
It is on Thursday as we record this. It's Monday. What do you reckon?
Realistically, I think Brisbane will absolutely trowel them.
I disagree.
Yeah, because I remember now. You mentioned it on the preview, didn't you? The Super League preview. We did.
I know you can't tell from that game, but I thought
The only reason I don't think they'll get absolutely trounced is because I think they'll be catching Brisbane a bit lighter than if it was at the back end of say it was like 2 weeks after the grand final and they were playing over here. Yeah, because Brisbane have had a season, but I don't know. I think it'll be close. I still expect Brisbane to win, and they might go out and win by 2-3 scores. But I don't expect them to win by like 50 points and stuff like that. No, because I just think they'll be a bit. I think they'll be a bit underdone.
I just don't think Hull KR are as good as.
I agree,
because I don't think the quality of Super League has been that good for last few years, particularly. I
don't know. I think
man for man.
Oh, man, you can't go down paper because you'd just be picking every Brisbane player. But I think, is it an NRL ref or is it a Super League ref?
Super League
ref.
So that normally tips it a little bit.
But we're playing with new rules that they're used to playing with.
Yeah, I don't know. I expect it to be closer. I'll probably be proven wrong. I normally am, but I expect.
Why did you want to bring it up anyway? Was there something specific?
Yeah, I feel like you've got like something you want to.
It's just what I said on the Super League preview. But I've just been on my phone for those who are watching on YouTube, and I've just asked Gemini, the AI, to give me what was the largest winning margin of the World Club Challenge.
Wasn't it Sydney Roosters?
It was South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Oh, Rabbits.
And they smashed St Helens in February 22nd, 2015. What was the score?
60 odd something.
No. This is just Gemini. So I'm saying no. They've said it was 39-0.
Were it?
That's the highest margin.
I thought Roosters battered somebody. But I don't know.
Again, this could be wrong.
Roosters beat Wigan down under, didn't they? But I think Wigan got a few points. It'll probably be the biggest margin.
Yeah, the biggest margin. So that's 39.
I think
the Broncos.
I think that'll be beaten.
It will. The Broncos will beat that record. Just get that on record when it happens.
I think as well, not playing at Craven Park. I know why they've done it.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I get it for money. I get it commercial revenue.
Well, he said, completely. I saw an interview with him, and he said
it's a mistake.
We would have lost money.
Yeah,
it is such a monumental mistake. First of all, they're giving away that home advantage, which I think you mentioned.
Yeah.
About like when we, as in Leeds, played Manly.
Both. Yeah, Manly.
When Hall scored.
Yeah.
That advantage of your home crowd.
I'm telling you now, there'll be a sizable amount of Hull FC fans.
The second thing is, as you mentioned there, they're going to get absolutely trounced. Well, they're going to lose, aren't they? They're going to lose on their main rivals' home ground. Those Hull FC fans are never, ever, ever going to let them live that game down.
Well, they're already giving them stick, aren't they?
They're never going to.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Hull FC.
And then the other thing is,
I don't think there's
like,
many.
Even if I was a KR fan, right? You're going to go into that game. Of course, as a KR fan, you're going to want to win that game. So if it's like us, if we were to play Melbourne at Odsel, all those memories.
Oh God!
Exactly. Am I right though? Well, I don't want those memories.
I hope not.
Because all the memories, like we won it at Headingley, won it at Ellen Road. That's all Leeds based. Particularly, I know you're a Palace fan, but that's all Leeds based to us. If one of those were at
like a bitter rival,
looking round, I'd be going, "What?
Yeah,
this isn't me. This isn't us as a."
It's just money, innit?
As a club,
they've got a lot of money, and they can.
And the other thing is,
double the attendance, can't they?
The double the attendance. They've got the money.
Out?
I don't
know.
They
could have sold it out many times over. They'll have got the money because they'll never play in this game again. So they've gone, let's just get as much money as we can out of it. Good luck, Hull KR. Brisbane by 69. 6-7. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hang on. I'm going 52 points to 6.
52-6.
No.
Dunk's not.
I'm just going to say they're going to beat. So what? They're going to beat them by 40. So 40. They'll beat the highest winning margin.
I don't see it.
What do you think, Dunk? Finish the pod.
We're going to get pelters, aren't we? From OK.
They're going to get beat anyway, aren't they? So they're definitely going to lose. Everyone knows that.
They'll lose, but I'd be
that Broncos
like 14
side
to 18 points.
So unbelievably stacked.
I'm not saying it isn't.
No, but I'm talking like in general.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know. I don't know. I just. If there's one game they're going to want to have... if they do get absolutely smashed, roll on Vegas.
Because then we'll smash them.
Yeah. But I can't see it.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care. And we will see you for the York review. See you soon.